Moji moji. Hello, gamers. Hello. Hello. Hello, Fina. Hello, Booty. Hello, Puglife. Hello, Rossable. Hello, Kernow Ninja. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Sean. Damos. Hello. Hello, Heather. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Zephyria. Hello, Animator. How you doing? Hello, Limitless Squid. Hello, Lux. No blebometer here, I'm afraid. Hello, Foot Sandwich. Oh, I had to reload my overlay. One sec, chat. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Graveyard Fence. Let me replay that for you. I'm sorry you were robbed. Yeah, hello, Athena. Hello, Darius. Kernow, thank you for the 2 whole years. Wowee. Wowee. I'm here for 2 hours in offline chat stream and finally was live when I go to the toilet. I'm sorry, Army of Bows, and I'm sorry you've been here for 2 hours. Hello, Jashari as well. Hello, Laser Corgi. Zephyria, yes. Yes, Zephyria. Been hanging on a blistering hot day at the top of the hike. There's a pool with tournament. You take it up. No, and I said this in the fucking chat, Zephyria. Everyone that got in that fucking shit pool, are dead to me. They're gross. That's so disgusting. That's fucking insane. Literally the shit pool. Ugh. You and Boz are the offline chatters. Yeah, sorry chat, I got home from Hat Chat and I decided I was going to set up my Switch. Then I sat down at my PC and I started doing some admin bits, like responding to some email. Basically chat, for 2 weeks I ignored my emails and a lot of messages while I was concentrated on Jingle Jam, and I was catching up on quite a bit of that. So I said, I'll be on soon, Pookies. Meanwhile, I'm just going like sending like a million messages. People plan their days around our streams. Army could have used their time to watch hentai. They could have spent their time doing that, but I'm sure they did the things that were a lot more productive. That was a good stream. It's too noisy for me. I wish I didn't get so overwhelmed by noisy voice calls. I couldn't really join for that. You know, like, what was it, like 12 people in a call? I looked at the channel and I said, no, not for Ravsy Poo. I cannot physically be on that stream. You spent your time being normal? I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. You spent your time eating? Nice. There was a lot, but in a good way to end Jingle. I completely agree. I used to hop on it, but I've really learned that it just gives me a headache to be involved in things like that. Yeah, Jack's a funny lad. I do love Jack. He's a very nice boy, Jack. I like him. How are we all doing anyway, folks? I was on Hat Chat earlier on. You got some Ravsy on Hat Chat earlier, which was very fun. I always love chilling and yapping with my boys. Hello, Jink. How are you, pal? Does that work on mobile? It does, Jink. It does. You're a Toby Carvery today? Oh my god. 12 people then RT, Sophie and Boba join halfway through. Yeah, I can't be dealing with that. I can't be dealing. How are you doing today, Jink? What's going down in Jinkland? I think Darius meant to at Jink there, but he got too excited that Jink was here. You collect your 8-week-old puppy tomorrow? Oh my god, you're so lucky. I've been thinking how much I want a cat, but I can't really have a cat where I'm at. But I want a cat, man. I want a cat. First watching the Trust and Rush stream, could not stop laughing the entire time. Hell yeah. You excited to see him too? I'm always excited to see my boy Darius. I want a cat so bad. Me too, Bella. I want you to have a cat. I want a cat. It would be so wonderful for me. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hell yeah, Corgi. What up, Saniel? How are you, gamer? Chat, by the way, if I've left any command, I'm pretty sure as part of my admin, I turned off the commands and panels and anything I might have had on. If I have anything on, just pretend you didn't see it, but then discreetly tell me so that I can turn it off, okay? But your mum's for Christmas on Sunday for 2 weeks. I'm gonna wiggle her cat so much. Oh my god, I get to see my boy Milo when I get back. I'm very glad that he's still kicking it with us. Dude, my parents made it sound like shit was so bad last time I went up. I was like, oh my god, this might be the last time I see my doggy, but he's still fucking soldiering, man. He's still soldiering, which I'm very thankful for. I can't wait to see my doggy. Hell yeah, I can't wait, Jashari. I can't wait. Anyway, gamers, I took an entire day to rest on the 15th yesterday. I needed it big time. I was just absolutely fucking spent. I went in and oh, Macaroni, what are you doing? I went in and did Hat Chat today, which was very fun. I grabbed my Nintendo Switch too, and I brought it home and I plugged it in and it's all charging. I redeemed my Kirby Air Riders code. Thank you, Nintendo, for giving me a code to Kirby Air Riders. Don't know if we'll play it today, I'll be real with you. I don't know if we play a game today, man. It makes me yapping. Hell yeah, Big JB. How long is the game been out now? I think it's been like 2 weeks plus, man. The past 2 weeks, like, nothing was even on my radar. Oh, man. Oh, dude, my body's so fucking tired. I slept like shit too. It's just, oh, I need more rest, man. I need more rest. I was debating just taking the time off today, but I was like, you know what? I told the gamers I'd be on, so on I shall be. I ain't no liar. I ain't no liar. If I tell the gamers I'm gonna be here, I tell the gamers I'm gonna be here. Is music good volume? Too loud? Too quiet? Is Ravs sound okay? Etc. etc. All those bits and bobbies, chat. Oh man. Hope that you're all doing well though. Why don't you rest more? Because I'm a big dumb idiot who's addicted to doing work, Jink. I want to be busy, because when I'm busy I don't think about things. So real. Chat, you wanna know how fucked up I was yesterday? Well, first of all, my day was so wonderful. You must be busy. What have you been up to, Jink? What's been going down in Jinkville? It rained really heavily, so I put on my big raincoat, and I went out into the rain, and I had a nice walk. I listened to music, and it was so wonderful. And then I kind of felt like people might be concerned about me. I got to like this nice bit where I could like stand on a kind of little like turret and like look out over the water as it rained, but there were people there, and I was a bit like, do these people think I'm like, you know, down in the dumps or something? Like, because if you were filming me, shit would look like a fucking sad boy band music video, you know? You would hear fucking, and I just need time. That's the type of vibe I was giving off in the heavy rain with my big raincoat, standing out in the rain looking out over the water. That was the vibe I was giving off. So then I was like making sure to smile as I walked by everyone. You know, just walking by people like, I'm happy, don't worry. And then I was heading back. I wanted to go get some nice food, but it was sadly the place I wanted to go was shut. So I went and I got some ramen. And then when I was having ramen, I had a highball, a whiskey highball, and then I had a beer with it as well. The ramen was slapped, dude. And also, I'm not a spicy boy, gamers, but I've started putting some of the fucking chili oil in my shit. I mean, for the other day, I put 2 spoonfuls in. The ramen place, I put in like 3 spoonfuls of chili oil. Maybe his spice tolerance will increase. You never know. Truly, truly. And a little by little. I feel like if I do it in ramen, I'm not gonna notice the increase. Therefore, I should like slowly increase my tolerance and be better at it. You put that on so much. I had to do it more. Hello, Big B. I'm not gonna put chili oil up my ass, Bella. Come on, that's a given. That's just like asking for trouble. I only do it because it's in ramen / pho. I had pho the other day as well. It was really good. I've been a lot of soup-based meals. Chili crisp on veggies. Anyway, I smashed that ramen. It was very good. Put a bit of chili on my ass to build a tolerance. Hell yeah. Soon you'll be able to take a whole pepper in there slow. Making a Japanese style curry, but for some reason it's taking longer to cook than the last 2 goes at it. Veg is all still hard. What the hell? What the hell? That's weird. I hope it turns out well though. Dude, sorry, there's gonna be a lot of like yawny Ravs chat today. I'm really tired and I've barely eaten. But we move. Then I was like, okay, well, I'm still heading home. It's still pissing down with rain. I hopped into a little supermarket place, an Asian supermarket place. I got some soju, dude. So last night I had a bottle or 2 of soju, and it was just a really nice little restful evening. I've been playing Fortnite. It's been pretty fun. I can't believe I'm saying it. I am Solid Snake, wearing the self-lacing Nikes from Back to the Future. Well, as Solid Snake, I'm holding Kim Kardashian's handbag. So killing someone with Kim Kardashian's handbag when you're Solid Snake wearing Nike Air Maxes is like pretty crazy. Are you playing the new? Well, I bought the handbag because I thought it was so funny to have a handbag. Hello, N. Carls. How are you? No, Dr. N. Carls, should I say? Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. I got sciatica. What? What the hell? That ain't good. Left or right leg? I've never got a diagnosis on that, but I am pretty sure I also got that. I got like a bad left back, going down the back side of my thigh, and then like hurting around my left knee. It sucks ass. I can't help it, Athena. I'm literally so tired. It does. It sucks. It sucks. I think on the knee brace life, man. Hello, Alex. How are you? Hope that you are doing well. I never got a diagnosis, Ravs, when he has any medical issue. It's not like I've not tried. I've tried to go to the doctor for some of my things, and sometimes they're just like, nah, you don't have that. And I'm just like, okay. And then, like, you know, they're so dismissive. They're so dismissive of you sometimes. I don't know if I've had the best doctors. What's a doctor gonna do about something like sciatica? I know, right? Nothing they really can do. I hope they do, Alex. I hope they do. I hope it's nothing too serious as well. Give you a thigh massage. I need it so bad, but I keep telling you, chat, I don't want to go and get a massage because I feel like there's a weirdness to going as a man to go get a massage. I don't want anyone to think I'm a wrongin'. I don't want anyone to think I'm a creepy guy. You know? I'm like, yes, rub my body. You know? I know it's their job, but like, you know, yeah, I also don't want to bump into a massage therapist that's like that. Don't worry, we think you're creepy anyway. What the hell? Just because I live in your walls and smell all of your pillows before you go to sleep at night does not mean that I'm evil or creepy. Okay? I'm just a little misunderstood. What, Jink? What? What? Am I wrong for caring about how other people think about me? What direction does my computer face then with relation to the door? Your door's on your right. Get your bod rubbed. Thank you. Can you pay extra attention to my thighs? My thunder thighs need the most work. Someone say a bad word in chat. Chat. Someone say a bad word. Cunt, Salil, fuck, shit, fuck, darn. Nice. Also, hello, F. Naughty words, cum bugger. Some good words in there, chat. Just remember the doctor because she had this fairly rare condition. You probably don't have that. Wait, what? Probably don't have that. It's very rare. And they carried the test. It turns out she did have it. They're so dismissive. Salil, don't you dare silence F. What the hell? 69 seconds. You undo that right now. Some are bored and some are not. You should go over your settings. Anyway, how are you all doing, chat? How has your Tuesday been? She's so mean to me. F, are you being mean to Salil? The answer is probably yes. My cat's butt is covering the screen, but I think I'm resubbing. You got there in the end.
The screen, but I think I'm resubing.
Do you mean Steam replay? Is that what you mean? What do I have to do it? Just restart Steam, I assume? Let me look at Steam replay. That's not Steam. That's Steam. What does it feel like to be the new trot? It feels pretty good. It feels pretty good. Time to twinkle, lazy bastard. Why you call me a lazy bastard? Don't ask me questions when I'm timed out. I'm sorry, F. I'm sorry. When will you bleach your hair? I tried to find a blonde wig today, but I couldn't find it. You sent him a Hitmonchan and he's ungrateful? What the actual fuck, Salil? You got sent a Hitmonchan and that's how you repay? Okay. I feel like my Steam replay is gonna really suck this year, did it? Video Vervigs! No, tell me, please. Alex, I always want to know. In this stream, the customer's always right except for when you're bullying me and you're wrong. Okay? Also, annoyingly, I'm listening to YouTube playlists and people don't know how to fucking sound balance their playlists a little. You know what I mean? Bullying is wrong, you're so right. And yet this chat, this is their favorite thing to do. Okay, let me read my Steam replay out to you because I'm not getting it up on screen. Because if I do it, someone will be like, I'm gonna buy Ravs Hentai 4 and it's gonna pop up. Steam recap's gonna be nothing. Yeah, mine sucks. This year you played a ton of new games and unlocked quite a few achievements. Here's some of your highlights. I played 137 games this year, which is 11 more than last year. I played 102 new games. I played 37 demos and we took part in 8 playtests. I got 1,043 achievements, which is 255 more than last year. I also got 98 games for 98 rare achievements. I played 79% of my games with keyboard and mouse. The rest being controller. Marvel Rivals took 10% of my playtime with 79 play sessions. Hollow Knight Silk Song took 6% of my playtime at 33 sessions. Gary's mod took 4% of my time with 34 play sessions. The Steam median of achievements unlocked is 11 and I got 1,043 achievements. I played 137 games. The Steam median is 4. My longest streak was 43 days of gaming. 56% of my games were new releases. It's pretty cool. I guess I'm a streamer, so it makes sense. You are what you play. The spider graph shows what type of games you play. Tower defense, hunting, extraction, shooter, Metroidvania are all quite high, and psychedelic gambling are the other two. I subbed to 62 things on the workshop. I added 4 new friends this year. I got 3 badges, and I gifted 2 games to people, apparently. Marvel Rivals, Silk Song, Gary's mod, Kingdom Come Deliverance is somehow in here. It's 17 sessions played. Oh, of course it is, because we streamed it. It's not Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And that was this year that we played it. So that makes sense, actually. Peak is up there as well, 4%. We played it 38 times. My playtime by month. Okay, chat, what do you think my biggest gaming month was, and what do you think my lowest gaming month was? Tower defense, I don't know where that one came from. December lowest. Yeah, but we're not counting December. What second? Let's take second lowest, and December is low. Lowest is August. You're wrong. My lowest was June for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I was on a trip. December and June were my lowest. With March, January, February, March is where I got a big chunk of my gaming in. TwitchCon? Oh, I was at TwitchCon around June, July, I guess. Lithuania? I think that was in August, which would explain why August is a little less than September. Big gaming month coincided with post-surgery and breakup. We were big gaming for distractions. Truly, Bella. I know I'm gonna do TwitchCon next year, chat. I don't know. I know not many of you go anyway. I know some of you do though. I don't know if I'm gonna be at TwitchCon. I've not made my mind up yet. You played so much RimWorld? Hell yeah. I'm surprised RimWorld wasn't on there for me. Because we did play a chunk of that. I'm gonna get back into it. Kinda me too, but like, there's too much right now. There's too much right now that I'm not even gonna speak it into existence. RavsCon? Maybe. Slipstream is a chat as well. That was so long ago. You stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming. I'd actually go to one if they understood that American system wasn't just California. I wanted to go to an East Coast one, but they never did it. Pause my RimWorld colony at a tragic moment. Still working up the courage to check back in. Oh no, Tuco. You gotta go back to it. They're waiting on you. The drama. The drama. Oh my god. Gamers. What a day. What a day. I haven't really made my mind up if we play video games today. I could fuck around on Minecraft, but I feel like not high enough energy to learn how to do anything. So if we do any Minecrafting, it will be like head empty dumb shit. Part of me is just like, I'm at the very least going to log on and yap because I owe the gamers that. You're so welcome, Squeapoo. I hope you have a great time. It's an old ass thing. Chat, I need to, now that Jingle Jam has ended, I need to swap the TTS back to just being Brian and Giorgio, by the way. I need to do that. Don't think I've forgotten. It's something on my to-do list. I want to do away with TTS monster. Stinky AI. There's also Florida. We don't talk about them. Florida's crazy, man.
Do not
Squeapoo.
yell like a madman every time you come.
Squeapoo, thank you so much for the 8 months. Miss Brian in his 7s. Me too. Me too. Florida's on my avoid list whenever I work my trips. I don't blame you. I'm jealous of your job. Do you find your job great, Zephyria, for like getting to travel? Like, obviously it is, but like, do you find your work to travel ratio is good? Or does it come with a lot of hidden shit? For those that don't know, Zephyria does air stewarding, right? Air hostess, host type shit. You love it? Is it? Cabin crew, that's the one. My brain. My brain couldn't find the words cabin crew. Senior enough that I get to go on the trips I want and days off I want. Okay, that's solid. That's good. Because in my head, like, I guess it's if you're doing like small flights, so which I take a lot of small flights. It's always like you land the plane and then they're already like they're like get you off because there's another amount of people that are waiting to already get back on this flight, and then you're just doing that same route over and over again. Is how I imagine like 1 hour flights work. No, they don't get you off. They want to get you off the plane. They don't want to get you off sexual style gamers. Come on, you've been watching too many movies. If Ravs ever gets rich enough to get the private jet, I volunteer as a cabin boy. Darius, I'll put you through pilot training. Or maybe you can just be the cabin boy if you want to. I usually work in New York City and Hawaii trips, so I get good layovers. Oh my god. The shared brain cell really did pug life. He's bounced around. Can I be cabin boy? Well, that's what Darius has dibbed already. Green Lion Super. I give this 60 months.
Every night. Boom.
Chat, if I get absolutely fuck you rich, I know the money will change me. Don't get me wrong. I know the money will change me, okay? But in my head, know that while I don't have the money, that I'm pure of heart, and I'd like to be one of those guys that, like, they make an article about in, like, 12 years, and they're like, Ravs is the stinky billionaire. No one knows he's a billionaire. He travels by bus, and he's never bought new clothes. But I know that the money would change me. I know the money would change me, and I would suck ass, but I would like to be like, this stinky billionaire. He has so much money. He doesn't fly private jet. He fly commercial. Here he is in commercial class. But I know the money will change me. That's how the money will change you. You will take a bus. I heard you do like 5 drugs in your billionaire future. Wait, I become a billionaire, so I start doing 5 drugs. Is that what you're suggesting here? You'd pay so much to not be perceived. Yeah, honestly, it would be kind of nice, wouldn't it? Novad, my gamer. Like, I'd never be accepted into a quiz show because my answer, what we do with the money, is put it into a high interest saving account. Not bad idea. How could you ever improve your clothing style? I don't know. I like my sense of fashion, but I think that I'd wear some weird stuff sometimes. It would be so nice having a stylist though. That would be so awesome. Just like someone who's just like pairing your little outfits and shit. That would be like a bougie luxury that I would enjoy so much. Cargos and t-shirts goes crazy though. That's such a, like, cargos are so good. I was in my cargo era, but now I'm on my corduroy era because they're so comfortable. and the texture is really nice to touch, that I'm just like, you know what, I fuck with the corduroys, dude. Hello, honey Tom. Corduroys are giving like history teacher, but I love them. They're just the best. The dream really is to have disposable income. Why don't we have universal basic income so that we could just live happier lives and not be obsessed with work? That would be nice. Aren't history teachers the best though? I guess so. I mean, they're kind of nice. Math teacher for the win. By the way, chat, if you did not see social media, the Blood on the Clock Tower big shoot videos we did are coming out, and there were some. Bam! Look at that guy, dude. He's hamburgled up. Look at this motherfucker. Look at him. Bam! Look at that. Look at that motherfucker. Oh, but you're like Pog. Pog, how my streamer, he looks so swaggy, but then like, oh shit, we're not done yet though, because Bam, who's this motherfucker? 2 costumes, man. 2 costumes, man. Look at that. You think it's my best look? On the bed, no less. On the bed, no less. It's a minion if I've ever seen one. Wow, This is what we have to look forward to when Billionaire Ravs comes out. Wait, what did he say? What did Booty say? He didn't say no. What did you ask me, man? I've finally seen Ravs and the Hamburger in the same room. You technically you have. What them hands do? Well, I'm hitting the fucking Revolver Ocelot, you know? I'm hitting the Revolver Ocelot pose on that one. Also, chat, you have no idea how nice it is to wear like a little pair of gloves like that. It's actually so nice to wear like a little like pair of red gloves. Might start wearing a little pair of red gloves more. Finger guns are back, baby. She burgles on my ham till I clock tower. Very tuxedo mask. Mario, hello. Skull face looking ass. Do you throw roses? I do now. To chat. Here you go, chat. Boom. Just needs a red rose. The rose is poisoned. I wouldn't poison you. With a flower. You would stab you though. I had a third headshot that I didn't put on social media. Let me show, fuck's sake, Jink. Let me show you that one too. I didn't use this one for social because I just feel like it wasn't as good as the other ones. Like I just feel like the other two were so much better. Hello B. Look at this one, dude. It's just not as good. It's just not as good. You know, like yeah, I'm chilling or whatever, but it's just not as good, you know? Post it anyways. I've already done my posts. Win says, welcome to my bedroom. New Hinge profile picture. Oh, there's absolutely more photos. I don't think I have access to any of them. I only have the 3 that I've shown. Like, you know, this fucking banger, of course. And then obviously the OG. Because you want to know the story, chat? I'll let you in a little behind the scenes. Fuck it. I hope I don't get in trouble. It's probably fine. So, I wore this outfit, but it was so fucking hot all day. Like, by the time we finished shooting, I was so sweaty. And then I was in the next day for the next day of the shoot. So I was just like, fuck it. I'm putting on my buck fuck-a-ton outfit. So I swapped to... I just swapped to this one instead because it was just so much cooler to wear with all the big lights on me and shit that I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Buck fuck-a-ton can make a comeback. So there he is. Did you explain this change? Well, it's a different game. It was a different game. I'm in episodes 2 and 3. Episode 1 is on Friday the 19th, and then episode 2 and 3. 3 is like members only, I think, and episode 2 is coming maybe a week after. I don't know. I don't know what their thingy is. You love that photo, honestly. Where are the emote makers? Emote makers! Get to work. There's gold in here for you. Maybe this would be a banging emote. You know? I don't know. It's meant to be 2 public videos and a bonus members one. There you go. There you go. There is more photos from the shoot. But I'll need to get more photos from them though. What was the direction I received for this? I was told, dress smart like a dinner party, except try and make it a bit like your Minecraft skin. So I told them, like, well, I have the Hamburglar mask and hat and gloves from a previous year when I was the Hamburglar. And I was just like, let me put on a fucking suit. Ravs cream was my most used emote this year. Gutted it didn't make it to number 1. Duncan chose cowboy, yeah. Well, I thought everyone was going to pick close to their Minecraft skins, and then I turned up and I'm like the only motherfucker who was like my Minecraft skin. I think Duncan just wanted an excuse to wear his cowboy outfit. I'm like, fair enough, dude. Fair enough. We need to think about a replacement for cold brews. I completely agree. Chat, we need some sort of new chat point currency. I don't know what it would be, but you read the task and performed. I'm not doing buck fuck-a-tons fuck-a-bucks. I'm not doing that. The cold brew economy's collapsed. No, I just don't really drink cold brews like I used to anymore. You know? But then I need like a Pebbles. But then I need a cute little art token for them. But Pebbles is a cute currency. If someone could make some cute little pebble icons, then Pebbles can be the new currency. Farts? No way, Jose. I've never farted once. It's legal tender, pal. Anyway, man. It's just been busy, man. Please have it recorded in the anals that it was my idea. No problem. I'll write that one inside my ass immediately. Do. Yes, like I said, anals. Come on then, Carlos. You knew what chat you were writing that in. So cheeky. That's what I'll be saying to myself when I have to write it in the anals. I did this to myself. Yeah, I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. I was thinking about this when I was doing all my admin stuff. I like the, like, I know we are the new age wholesome community, but I do find it quite funny. I view myself as a kind of wholesome, nice person, but then you look at any of the content I do or jokes I make, and I'm just fucking not, am I? I was really thinking about it. I was like, man, I wonder what people think of me, you know? Because, like, I try to do and say the right thing and be a good person, but also, like, I say horrible things. Anal could be wholesome too, you're not wrong. It's a very niche brand of wholesome. I guess you're not mean. To most people. Only first time chatters that are clearly annoying. You people don't have to be PG. You're not wrong, Nethos. You're not wrong. And long time. I'm nice to long time chatters. I will check. Think you get away with it a lot because of the accent? Maybe. You're so mean to chat. And friends. I'm really nice to my friends. Lydia's the only person I say horrible things to. I don't. I have yelled at Toasty before. I've never been meaned on by Ravs. I would say you're the nicest Scottish person I've met. I'll take it. I have a cover you telling Dan Map to huff one out your ass. That was an affectionate one. He'd be nice if you weren't you. Athena made their own bed, okay? When they doxed me. Just kidding, Athena. You're all right. I'm in your top 10 Scottish people. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Ravs and a man who yelled at me in a shop once. Anyway, man. Anyway. Speaking of Scotland, the office has Iron Brew right now, so I grabbed one, obviously. Imagine what Ravs is shit talking about chat on back channels. I don't really chat about you too much, chat, outside of streaming. Other than that time when me and G went to have steak and chatted shit. Look, that had to be done. I have a list of chatters to purge just in case. I'm not that organised, come on. You shady gossipers. Oh, we were just chatting, it was all. Okay, you got me. Chat is literally just chatting. Just chatting. It was valid gossip. I like to imagine Raz forgets I exist outside of chat. I'm afraid that's not the case, chat. Because of the way, or the nature of this job and the fact that I read chat so much, I do think about your usernames and you as people outside of chat sometimes. It happens. That's so parasocial. I am the parasocial streamer, man. Like, I'm on Discord all the time. I'm streaming, like, a lot. I am around content creation a lot, you know? What do we look like in your head? If I've met you or seen a photo of you, I imagine that is the last reference point, and if I've not, I just sort of, like, come up with something in my imagination. You know what I mean? Wonder what that weird little freak Athena's up to. Rav's fought while eating some pizza. True. You have that good of a memory, I forget chat even if I met them. I weirdly remember stuff about chat and then will like forget something about a family member. It's really fucking weird that my brain prioritizes it that way. I picture people's font color and names, so I don't picture them. And I don't picture them. Oh, I see. That's fair. Like, in my head, Booty... Now, and I know Booty's not this, but in my head, Booty is like 4 foot tall, has no neck, is just head, is bald, and he's wearing like a little white jacket. That's what I imagine Booty looks like. He's wearing like a little white jacket, and he's got blue jeans on. That's how I picture Booty in my head. But he's just an egg. Yeah, he's a little egg man. And I'm not being mean, Booty. That's just like literally I close my eyes and I think form a fantastic Booty, and that's what I think of. I know, Booty. Helen can confirm all are true. Hell yeah. To me, Booty's just the number 4 in yellow. Hell yeah. Oh, Proxalis does actually know you. There we go. Even though I know what Darius looks like, and now I see him as Lydia Poggins, he uses that emote lots. You want? No, I'm not having my Iron Bro have that later. How long ago was Honeysuckle Lodge? I have been dreading the release of this recording for a long time. Chat, I know most of you probably don't watch Yogscast TTT anymore because there's so fucking much of it. But a couple months ago, we recorded a Christmas episode, and in the previous, me and Duncan play Pathfinder, okay, with everyone, and after Pathfinder, when me and Duncan were a bit drunk, you know what? Just go watch the latest Yogs TTT. That's all I'm gonna say. We came up with a whole bit that was basically like an hour of us making our own fan fiction. The matching bibs. New Ravs merch, a shirt with Honeysuckle Lodge on it in a cabin. No. You enjoying the nostalgia bait? I'm glad you're enjoying it. Tabletop Bobo. We used to be a D&D gang, and now we're Pathfinder. Much to my pain, but now I'm interested. Fine, I'll TLDR it so you don't have to watch a TTT. We basically came up with a really funny bit that, like, what if me and Duncan like rented, like, I just come back from Lithuania, and I was like, what if how much is it to like go book a cabin out, like a lodge or whatever, go have a nice time in a cabin. And I was looking it up and I found a place called Honeysuckle Lodge. I'm not even kidding. It's called Honeysuckle Lodge. And me and Duncan were like, wouldn't it be so fucking sick if we just went and rented out this lodge? It wouldn't even be that expensive. And then it got fucked up, because then it was like, well, what if we went and we invited a bunch of people, but then we just completely ignored them and just sucked each other off. We talked about that for like an entire hour. And it was also like, yeah, like, what if we the other day I was walking on, look, I'm not gonna go much further, but if you wanna hear more about it, it's in the latest Yogscast TTT episode, and I can't believe they kept it in the episode, and I've been dreading the day that comes out, and it's out now. So can't a man suck another man off in a cabin? Well, that's where it was like we would get our own little matching bibs that just said Honeysuckle Lodge on them. That was the bit as well, Zephyria. We invite women, but just so he can say it was bye. Oh, it was a good bit. There was a funny bit. There was a really funny bit. The story is told so much more beautiful by other people, but that was the type of shit that we joked around about. And now you know what I'm like behind closed doors, chat, and you know. The giggling sent you. Your worse is what you're saying? Yes. Queuing up that video for this evening after climbing. Nice. I already knew. I try not to think about how all of you just play group sex games online. It happened one time, okay? It happened one time. My friendship groups joke about the kind of thing and then usually follow through with it too. You're so brave for recording unfiltered thoughts and putting them on the internet. Wait, what? Yeah, me and Duncan played a game called Hand Simulator, and I'm not gonna explain any more, but I'm just gonna say that me and Duncan played Hand Simulator together with another friend of ours. Oldie group sex always has been. It's kind of crazy that the things I say are online forever and that anyone could watch them. Huh. You know? Just put out lots of content and it gets lost. That's true. It's okay, no one watches Yogs TTT anymore. So true. Thank fuck to the VOD channel to keep this for posterity. My parents never will though, because my parents are boomers, and that's so wonderful, is that they barely know how to use shit on their phone, you know? Or whatever. My mum once said that she watched me on the TV, and I was like, what do you mean? I'm like, I was on the TV or something? She was like, yeah, you were on the telly. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she was like, oh, my dad just cast it to the TV. He just cast a YouTube video to a TV. I was like, okay. Zoe's all. Thank you for the very 7 months. Thank you. Thank you. Let me check something really quick, just for my brain's sake. Okay, good, sweet. Booty. I'll kill you in Minecraft. Do. Anyway, man. So, that's what's going down. That TTT video's out. There's Blood in the Clock Tower stuff coming out. There is streaming to be done. We might have 2 hashtag ads this week. For some reason, this always happens. After Jingle Jam, I always have 2 last minute fucking things to do. So I may have 2 sponsors, maybe. One is going to be
Fortnite.
That's right, I'm being sponsored to play
Fortnite
at some point. In the coming days, I think Friday. And I'm also doing some gaming with Sips, Justin, and Ped for another game. But we're still in the scheduling phase for that, so How long ago was the IRL clock tower film that looks so exciting? It was around summer last year. Mr. Yalin. Bulbous hair's always a timestamp, true. Oh, not last year, summer this year, rather. His brain. His brain. That was the aforementioned. Guys, I'm going on to do a very cool shoot. Windows Toast notification. It was so annoying. I don't know why we got one. How are you feeling about 2026? Alex, I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared, I'll be honest. 2026 is going to bring change for me. But I'm not a big, like, this year has been so terrible. I'm reflecting on it and I'm going to make this goal for next year. I'm not doing any of that shit. I don't fuck like that. I don't do that. I'm not really going to think about it. I'll get into another point B, maybe a bit closer to the end of the year. I have some shit to figure out on my side first. Spare change, you know I love spare change. Change chat. Money, please. You're gonna be a dad? That's exciting. That's exciting. Oh, you got fatty liver disease though. Fuck, man. I don't know shit about that, but I hope that you are hope that that's very manageable. I hope that you're okay. You are pregnant, to be fair. That is true. I'll talk a little bit more at a different point, but now is not the time for that because I'm in my brain of I have to do my taxes and a few life things that I have to figure out that could drastically change my life. So I need to sort those things before I plan. You going to Tokyo? Let's go. Check, I do them in January every single year. It's the time I do my taxes. They suck and I don't want to think about them, so we won't. They are truly the worst. I hate them so much. I'm here for hee hee ha ha and smile. That's a January problem. That also costs money and it's also just a bunch of work as well. Check. He's replacing Brie with an AI. Fuck that. Yeah, self-employed is so hard. They hate your ass. You're gonna use your film degree in 2026. That's exciting. I'm newly self-employed and tax is scary. Alex, I hate it so much. No, I will not do your taxes. I'm sorry. I don't, because that's even more anxiety for me. Because if I fuck up my own taxes, it's like, oh, at least I'll just go to prison. You know what I mean? At least I'll like just go to prison. If I fuck up someone else's taxes, then I have to feel guilt. You know? Send you to prison in the UK? Nah, but I'll probably get like a massive fine and then like maybe prison. Army of Bows, thank you for giving a sub to Pondering Drifter, my gamer. Oh mein Gott.
Army of Boys gifted a
Just don't feel
sub to
guilt,
Pondering
simple.
sottolineatura Drifter.
I
They
can't.
have given 233 gift subs in the channel.
In America, you just get total absolute destitution. Oh my god. Why do we live the way that we do, though? Why have we made all of these arbitrary systems? Why are all of these weird systems in place? It's crazy, man. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Yellow. Money and power and greed. Well, I know that those are all of the answers, man. I know they're all the answers.
Yellow.
Yellow. Nicholas, thank you so much for the 2 monthlies. Thank you. Do 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 do. Lucky us. Yeah. I know why the system's in place. It's just dumb system, and it's a hard system. I think it just sucks because I've done nothing but self-employed work. So like what most of the time, I've had like 2 jobs right now. Yes, I would like to not think about that anymore. Actually, it's too real for me. So, what games are you looking forward to in 2026? Zephyria, bless you. What's a fun, nice thing that I'm looking forward to in 2026? Games-wise? I don't really know what we're getting yet. You know? Road to Empress 2, yes. Any fun gigsies? I'm going to see Black Honey. And I feel like I have another. I'm going to see Wu-Tang Final Chamber. Wu-Tang Clan Final Chamber, the retirement tour with Sips. GTA 6 would be Pog. I knew it was coming Czech, so it didn't really bother me too much. I thought they would have taken 1 award, but they never did. Why is that so funny to you? We saw Ghostface Killer last year. Can we talk about the political and socio-economic? No, I'm sorry, I can't take it. My brain can't take it anymore right now, Mario. I need to like literally be. What's that thing when they shove the big thing up your nose and you're not supposed to do them? I want that right now until the new year. Not sounding lobotomy. Give me a lobotomy until next year. Just reset my brain till January. Cheer mock me with the girlies at Claire's. Exactly. I don't play those games. This is Sora no Kiseki from Welcome to Le Local, which could be a Tomodachi thing, I don't know. How did I get into Wu-Tang Clan anyway, being not of the right generation? I got into them through my friends sharing them with me and listening to just older shit. You know, one of my favorite bands is Massive Attack, and I'd say they're a bit older as well. You know, it's always good to go back and check some other artists out and stuff. Like, you don't need to be held by what generation you grow up in. Yeah, music isn't confined to age. Hello, Photic Sneeze Reflex. Hope that you're doing swell. Lewis, a Wu-Tang enjoyer? No, but Lewis was with us at Ghostface Killer. Sometimes I miss that old time rock and roll, you know? My musical age was 25 this year. Bitch, mine was 20. Old motherfucker. Yeah, I got 20 in mine. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? I must have a screenshot of it. I put it in the fucking Discord. Apparently it's not a screenshot on my phone. Okay. Well, yes, it was 20. Sarah was ancient. That makes sense, though. Sarah went to see the fucking Who. Who are fucking slap, by the way, but like, I just didn't see it. So strange that Linkin Park's now dad rock. Is it now? The Who are alive. They are. Some of them probably. Enjoy, Alex. Enjoy, but also enjoy. They are, Jalen. They are. Who? One of our friends got 70 something. Oh man, that's the one thing that fucking sucks about Fortnite, man, is that they're adding a fucking stupid Harry Potter thing to it. They're adding fucking Harry Potter shit to Fortnite. Blech. Big bleh. I do have the Kim Kardashian handbag because it's funny. Like, I do be spending on the Fortnite store sometimes, but only if it makes me ridiculous. You know what I mean? Only if it makes me ridiculous. I do play Fortnite, yes. Simpsons season got you back into it. I missed the Simpsons season. I'm playing it currently and I'm a bit like, me. The guitarist from The Who is a diddler? Really? Fuck, man.
Fortnite.
It's a great game. I think it's a great game. I enjoy it. It's a bit sloppy. I also feel like when you play Fortnite, I played like for like 2, maybe 3 hours yesterday. At the end of the 3rd hour, I was starting to feel like, oh my god. Anyway, it was sponsored by Fortnite on Friday. Yippee! Whoa! Fortnite gamers. Oh, Jesus Christ, cup of tea. I'm afraid many old rock legends were or are known diddlers. Is there something to that with it? Like, I guess not, because there's going to be American ones as well, but I'm thinking of, like, you know, the fucking BBC, the Royals, all the Epstein shit. I'm like, yeah, they're probably moving in those circles, right? Can't wait for the 12-hour Fortnite stream next Jingle Jam. No, last year it was Marvel Rivals. Like, I think after Jingle Jam, some of us just like to pick, like, a comfy, head empty game and just play it. And that is Fortnite this year. Classic rock is a highly cursed lore bin. I bet. Something about the 80s really created a lot of freaks. Yeah, something happened there. Too much drugs and fame, they started thinking they were above the law. That's probably it, Sandbard. Hello, Azul. How are you, Azul? Catch you later, Rachel. Have a fantastic eve. Chat, hold on. Let me find out the place that I want to get dins from is open. I need to know what time it shuts. I'm not getting a chicken katsu curry. As much as I want a chicken katsu curry, I will not be getting that. Okay, chat. I know what time it shuts now. You went to a Caravan Palace concert this year. So much fun. I'm jealous. I want to go see Caravan Palace. I like Caravan Palace. I think Electro Swing's kind of like sick, but also in the same way that I don't like ska, I feel like the people that go to like a Electro Swing concert might be have an overlap with people who are into ska music. You know what I mean? I've not had my Greg's yet, chat. I know I'm getting I'll get Gregnant tomorrow. I think I might be just yapping today, B, because like I'm gonna need to go soon to eat, and also I'm very tired and low energy that if I play anything, I'm not gonna do it justice. I'll get Greg's tomorrow though. I need to get some lunchy in, and I don't have to leave the flat, so it will be Greg time. It will be Greg o'clock. What am I gonna get? Kinda want chip, dude. Kinda want chip. Thank you so much, Eclectic Rain. Suika game? I did bring back my Switch. Just chips. Yes. with curry sauce, maybe. I just stop this though, dude, man. I get like, I'll be like, oh, that's good, and then I want to have it all the time. I just stop doing that. I will like rotate foods. I'll be like, I love this food, I want to have it all the time, which is, I've just done that so much in my life. How would you describe Greggs in terms of flavour to a non-UKer? I assume you've had like pastry before. A sausage roll is like putting warm pastry in your mouth and then you bite down and it's so like flaky and buttery, but then it's also so like porky, meaty, but also greasy. And it creates like a nice explosion of flavour in your mouth. Got a big plate of oatmeal cookies cooling in the kitchen. Hell yeah. What was that game where you get... Oh, that was that was Foodle, I think, or something like that, right? That was a fun game, you know? Porky meaty. Greg's just kind of mid. I'm sorry you hate, cheap, accessible, filling food. That's the best words I could use to describe it. You'd rather have an empanada? Wild. Greg's is fucking great, dude. The worst way to describe it is the UK's version of Hot Pocket, exactly, which is just not. Yeah, the Dole's website I've looked on there. Greg's is such affordable pricing. You can get like fucking 2 sausage rolls, a steak bake, like a bunch of cakes, a bunch of crisps, like a couple of drinks, and like maybe a sandwich, and it'll be that would be $16.96, please. And you're like, wow, if I got like one fucking hot meal from any other place, that would have been like £18. Need to try Greg's next time I go to UK. It's like, don't get me wrong, it's not a fucking gourmet experience. It's like quick and easy food. There's lots of locations. I think that their sausage rolls are incredible. The best sausage rolls I've had. I'm not a big fan of the wanky sausage rolls though, where it's like, here's a slab of fucking fancy meat, you know? Greg's tier list member. I think we did a Greg's thing. It's nice and consistent as well. And it's cheap. I don't like bashing on Greg's. I'm like, you're bashing on an institution that feeds people for a reasonable price point. There was a Greg's GeoGuessr video that was cool. I don't know. I think there's something a little soulful about it as well. You know, a nice sausage roll or a steak bake on a cool British air, like, you know, when it's like real cold out. It hits different. Especially in this motherfucking country where economy and inflation, they haven't taken the piss, I don't think. Their stocks have been in the bin recently. Looking at there's moves to be bought / sold. Oh, don't say that, Big B. I don't want fucking McGreg's to open. Greg's doesn't like do well in New England. It probably would. How come like we were always getting like Taco Bell and like Wendy's and fucking all these American? Why are we not like sending Greg's out? I want to fucking start seeing Greg's in other countries. Put them out there. What would you say is the Waffle House of the UK? Or would you say it's the Waffle House of the UK? I wouldn't say so, because like the Waffle House of the UK, like the Waffle House, granted I've not been to a Waffle House, but that's like a diner you go in and you sit to, and it's like, that's like greasy spoon. I would say like a Waffle House is a greasy spoon. Do we agree with that? Just like a cafe, kinda. Yeah, just a cafe. Greg's is more like bakery, but make it fast food. But not fast food. Like, I don't know, how do you describe Greg's? It wouldn't do well. It would not do well in Italy, to be fair. I can't see that. I cannot see an Italian person going to Greg's. I just can't picture it. I think an Italian person would die if they went in there. If you ever get the opportunity, please go to Greg's. Please. I need to know your Greg's review. I'm curious and I will try. Yes! It's cardiac arrest pastry food. But yeah, I get what you mean, Mario. You're less the type of food, the more what it represents. Nah, I don't feel like there's like fights and shit at Greg's. No, Greg's is quite. I don't know. I think I have a soft spot in my heart for Greg's. Greg's has been there for me on many a day when I was fucking skint, when I was cold and I needed food, when I just needed to nip in and grab something. Greg's has always been there, dude. I fuck with Greg's. You'll have tourist reactions to Greg's. I forgot Sips was a vegetarian. And I was excited to take Greg's to his first experience, and then we went in and he just didn't get like any pastries because he doesn't eat meat. I was like, fuck. Is there a typical Scottish equivalent to Greg's? We used to have a baker's called McGee's, which was pretty fucking sick. I think McGee's still exists, but they don't really have as many like shops. There was also like another one that I think is also in the north of England. It was kind of like a Greg's, but it was a bit more restaurant-y, slash cafe. Surely there's a Greg's in Jersey. I don't know, Yalan, actually. Don't they have the vegan sausage roll? Yeah, well, the UK has a lot of gammons in it. If you don't know what a gammon is, it's basically just like someone who is so pink and red and British that they are basically like going to explode. I don't know. You like, if you think of like the most racist, horrible British person and you close your eyes, that's what a gammon is. And they're the type of person that would be like hating on small boats and shit like that. But when the UK was like, Greg's was like, yeah, we're going to be moving forward with the future and giving people the option, not mandatory, of having a vegan sausage roll. Like, fucking hell, can't be eating that. Fuck. You know, they got real pissed off. Yeah, imagine Danny from Rate My Takeaway was like a horrible, angry racist, but also way more pink and red and bigger. There was a really funny tweet I saw. I don't know if you know who Alan Brazil is. I think he was like a football player. I unfortunately know who he is because I had to listen to fucking TalkSport radio. And I'm sure he's a lovely man. But I once saw a tweet that says, Alan Brazil looks like he's going to be the first human being who ever dies from simply just exploding. And I think that's so horrible, but one of the funniest things I've ever read in my life. Like Alex Jones. Yeah, Alex Jones is kind of like an American gammon. That's like the best way I could describe it. Yeah, dude, Alex Jones is just an American gammon. Holy shit. He's a hog. Americans have hogs, we have gammons. A-L-A-N space B-R-A-Z-I-L. See if I can find the tweet. Chat, I found the tweet. I found the tweet. Hold on. Chrome. Okay, hold on, chat. I am convinced Alan Brazil is going to be the first person in history to die of what doctors will say, just exploding. But this is like, Alan Brazil's a nice man from everything I've understood of him on the radio. He's a nice man, but like that is very like what a gammon would look like in the UK. But also, you know, that was maybe a bit mean, but it made me laugh. It made me laugh hard, and I still think about that tweet to this day. But those are some of our British patriots, everybody. Those are the type of motherfuckers that would like put the flag up, you know? Not Alan Brazil, just other people. Ronnie Pickering, I'm not giving Ronnie Pickering any airtime here. British patriotism, I know. Alex Jones is totally a gammon. For real. Kind of people who call themselves English instead of British. Nah, truly. Anyway, dude. That's just a bit of UK lore for you. So the Waffle House of the UK. Mario, I think it really is kebab shops. Like, I can't give you a chain. I think it's kebab shops. Those are the places you go to late at night when you need food and everything else is shut, which is what my understanding of a Waffle House is. There's lots of fights that happen around them. Yeah, I would say that your late night kebab places are the Waffle House of the UK. Saw a house that the owner painted a fucking. I saw that. It was disgusting. It is peak gammon. It is for real. Kebab shops would be the first place to open after a hurricane. Honestly, Loki, I can maybe see that. I may be visiting soon. What are your Greg's recommendations? Okay, F. You need to have a sausage roll. You need to have a steak bake. A steak bake and a sausage roll are two must tries. And then like they don't really have like any like get yourself a cake as well. A yum yum, maybe a yum yum. They do a yum yum. I don't know if they have yum yums in Italy. Yeah, the steak bake and the sausage roll pretty goated. Ba 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 ba. What have you decided to shoot my plane down? I can see it. Still as a hater. Went in my local chicken place just after one of the guys got glassed. So also chicken chops. Yes. Well, I put chicken chops in the kebab shop wheelhouse. And I can see like a kebab shop opening up to feed people after a hurricane. I can see it. Can't wait for the people at the counter to laugh at me trying to say yum yum. Well, sometimes if you're lucky when you go in, they're in little packs and you can just take the pack up to the counter. That might work for you. I may do a little bit of Minecraft Triple H, but I'm probably not going to be on much longer as I'm very tired. Best kebab shops give you immense diarrhea. No, that's a problem, gamer. You're not eating at a good kebab. Just because you like Boss Man doesn't mean Boss Man has a good hygiene rating. If any food is giving you immense diarrhea, stop eating the food, unless you're lactose intolerant like me, in which case, as you were. I think visiting the UK, I saw Jamie Oliver put asparagus in a pancake and make him answer his screams. Jamie Oliver can get in the bin. You have IBS. I feel for you. A hygiene score is just big government. It's not just big government. It's not just big government. I will say there is something to a place. Some places you're like, that motherfucker's not wearing gloves. And then like the food will be crazy good, and you're just like, I don't like that. He took away our Twizzlers, and I'll never let him forget it. Gloves and food service are a scam. Yeah, I know. It just makes me feel a little bit better, though. Gloves doesn't mean that. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. After 12 pints, anything goes. You're not wrong again. You're not wrong again. Secret ingredient is fecal matter. If it's an old woman cooking at a small place, I don't give a fuck about some gloves. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But if you're consistently going to a kebab shop and you're consistently getting the shits, maybe get a new place. That's all I'm saying. You get to the top of a mountain after a multi-hour hike, you find a kebab shop with a very, 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 very low hygiene rating. What do? I probably go in and try to order something that like they can't fuck up or make me ill with. Is what I do there. One thing is I used to work in a restaurant, let me tell you, you can get a 5 hygiene score by doing the bare fucking minimum. Yep. Which makes me so scared when I see like, we have a free. I'm like, oh. How are you allowed to be open? You know? I don't know, I'm a bit funny with food. I'm terrified of getting ill. Here for my post Jingle Jam Blues fix. Well, I'm delivering. I'm delivering. Your old school had a 2. I never eat a place with less than 4. That's crazy work, though. That's crazy work. You got an ostrich burger at Glastonbury once. That was not a good time. Also, can I just say, I know what you're all doing, and I'm very jealous. Because I wish I was going. Anyway. The honeysuckle ep just dropped. It did. It did. I know things. Imagine not going. Fuck you. Bitch. We worked at a cafe and activity farm as a teen, and we had mice and nothing really done about it. Oh my god. Honeysuckle Cabin members video. I feel like me and Duncan have to do some sort of content at the Honeysuckle Cabin now. I feel like we have to, but now, like, if we ever go there, you know what I mean? No. No, you can't get bib merch. Mario. No. The Gapathon was first, now it's gonna be the Honeysuckle Lodge. What up, Kemi? Bib merch would be fucking diabolical crazy, because, like, who's buying that? You know what I mean? Was it really an hour-long convo? Oh, yes, it was. It was me and Duncan being drunk riffing. Okay. Am I going on the Jojo Siwa cruise? I can't think of any place I'd rather be trapped less. The murder cruise it is then. Send me there, man. Send me there. No, I don't know what I have planned. Travel-wise for next year though. I'm definitely not going on the Jojo Siwa cruise. I can tell you that much for free. I will not be there. I don't know if I would enjoy a cruise. I feel like I would enjoy a cruise, but then I would start to feel trapped, and that's what I wouldn't like about it. You know? And also I just feel like it's just like insane, get super ill thing. Oh my god. Chat, I need to see a doctor about my acid reflux, man. I'm having to eat so many Rennies. That shit's just not easing up. I might have some acid problems. It's just part of getting old, man. Just part of getting old. Shit just starts happening to you. Get on the lansoprazole. My sister was visiting on the weekend. Within 10 minutes of her being with her, she just went, March 2028, do you want to go to Tasmania? In March 2028? I don't even know if I'm going to be alive in 2028. How are you supposed to plan for that? Gaviscon Advance and the PPI. Not salt problems. It could be I don't know. I don't monitor any of my vitals. I don't know if I've got too much salt. It's only 2 years. Yeah, true. A pen dispenser for Rennies would go so hard. You know what, man? I'm really enjoying this yappy stream because over Jingle Jam, we barely got to yap, man. We didn't really, like, yeah, I was yapping a little bit during Minecraft, but it was like a minute since we just had straight up yapping. This is the best yaps. It is. I forget how much fun it is to sometimes just hit the button and just literally talk at my computer. Put the yap in the bag, and here I am doing it. Yaps of the Lost. You any fun collabs with the homies planned in January? Well, I would like to do more Halo with Sophie. I would like to do a Minecraft server with a few homies. I don't have anything planned, but I want to do more stuff with Bryony next year. And I want to do more stuff, obviously, with my boys. And we're gonna do some stuff with Harry. I reckon there's not a bunch of stuff. Well, it's so good to have you back, Sneeze. The yaps are always a fun time. Talking about your Minecraft plans positively yesterday. Hell yeah. Nicholas C, my gamer. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted to Marion of Sherwood, Sam Archism, Dream on Ink, Aspying Hippo, and Saru Anif. Thank you so very much, gamer. Thank you. Very kind, very kind. Yeah, Harry working hard. You're doing Jaffa Factory 32 next year, aren't you? No. I'm not currently not in no conversations about doing any of that. Christmas in the Honeysuckle Lodge TTT Xmas special. It's special, alright. I can't wait to go through the comments on that one. It's gonna be a fun one to go through. Can I get a free brainwash after? No. No, you can't. No brainwash for you. Can you send me a photo of you squatting down on the ground looking up at the camera with my tongue out, please? Okay. Where do you want me to send it to you? Oh yeah, also that will be £5,000, please. Find a telegram. That will be 5,000. Me squatting down on the ground looking up at the camera with your tongue out. Jesus. That's freaky, dude. That's freaky. They've heard about the honeysuckle voice. Never mind, see you later. What the hell, man? Okay, chat, we know that 5,000 is too high to ask, okay? That's too... we're gonna have to work it. We're gonna have to work it down. Could you do 4,999? Is this the new high boobs? You know, it's so much easier to just ban the motherfucker immediately right away, but I think it's funnier if I'm just like, okay, where do you want me to do it, man? I'll do it. 1 million fuckbucks, the best I can do. Might be in the wrong chat for that guy. What, are you saying that someone doesn't want me down on my knees looking up at them with my tongue sticking out? Okay, man. Okay, man. And you guys say I'm too mean to first-time chatters. It's fucking crazy, man. That's fucking crazy. You can't pin a banned chatter. No. Just fucking, I'm stroking it right now. That's fucking crazy. Woo. Oh, I needed that laugh. Oh, that gave me a giggle. My bud in the clock tower outfit goes insane. You can't wait to what? What one are you talking about? Are you talking about this one? Or are you talking about... Are you talking about this one? I got lotion on my shit. I'm a freak. Unban request? Oh god. No, thank you. Okay, what have we got? Unban request. It's been a minute. Hello, unban request, my friends. Okay. High key. It wasn't me who said it. My cat walked over my keyboard. I swear on your mother's life. Unban. Okay, I believe you, I guess. Unban. Hello, Dark Beacon. Thanks for unbanning me. I'm gonna stroke it even more to your face on the stream. Woo! Oh my god, man. Oh. It just really set me off. Oh, Diesel. Oh my god. Didn't realize Phil DeFranco was such a freak. Hey, old Dark Beacon. What did you miss? Just some dude who was beating his shit watching the stream, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I need to get air back in me. You're not wrong. Hey, yo, what the fuck? What the hell? You said I'd be flattered. You have no idea the fucked shit people have said to me on the internet online. It's not always like, I would be flattered if someone said that to me. It's not the case, man. That's not the case. You could get money out of him. I don't think I could. I don't think I could. The food stuff is oddly creepier to me. Yeah, there's a bunch of weird people online. 5 gift subs for unbanned seems unfair. You cannot buy freedom. I did ask for money. It's true. You gotta appreciate how they bother with capitalization only using one hand. Like, they made us laugh, chat. We can't deny that they made us laugh, and I feel okay. I opened a beer after that one. I don't blame you, gamer. I'll pay you not to do whatever he wanted. Okay. Thank you, Kimmy. Saved it in out of context for posterity. Fair. No, I've had some really fucking weird messages from people online. And I'm a man. You know? Weirdos online. Weirdos online. Gamers. Tomorrow, I have nothing on except gaming. So hopefully an earlier start tomorrow. I believe that we're going to be going hashtag ad mode on Friday and Saturday. Then the Saturday hashtag ad is a 2-parter, so I may have to squeeze it in before I go back home to Glasgow. No, Nami. G got the question, is it bubblegum pink or roast beef brown? That's fucking diabolical. That's such a fucking horrible thing to ask someone. Oh my fucking god. I have a question, gross. My shit's roast beef brown. I don't think we asked. I just wanted to say a funny joke. Roast beef is yellow in Monster Munch World. I'm not in Monster Munch World, man. Thanks for being open. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Big B.
Big B Etherson gifted that year on sub to roast beef brown.
Big B,
They
thanks
have
so
given
much.
7 gift subs in the channel.
Thanks for giving a sub to roast beef brown. Says like these when I'm glad I have ADHD and what forget. Until next time, you're in a Toby Carvery. You're about to have a nice bit of roast beef. Favorite stream of Chicken Jam 2025? Oh, so tough to choose. Like, Blood on the Clock Tower was filled with many laughs and hee ha-has. I loved both of the game shows, Count Jam and the medal one, which was really good. Different person 241 said, likely ban evader restricted, said, whoever was masturbating to you was so weird. Me personally, I would never.
Just sottolineatura 10 gifted that year on sub to Bumblegum Pink. They have given 20 gift subs in the time.
Account created 37 seconds ago. Oh. Bafina, thanks for giving us sub to Bubblegum Pink. You can't make this shit up. You cannot. Are you admitting this was all a bit for views? Check. What? No. That's literally a random viewer just said that. No, actually, check. I'm clip farming. Chat, please post everything to live stream fails. I'm faking my bits for content. I'm not a random viewer. I'm his friend. He told me to clip farm for a few pounds. Thank you, different person, for confirming. I'm not clicking a Discord channel link, I'm afraid. Streamer's really farming LSF. Caught out of my bed. Yeah, that is such an iconic one. Such a funny clip. This is all a conspiracy for views. Yeah, if I have more views, I have more people that might subscribe, and then I have more money so that I can live my life. It's kind of my job. It's pretty cool. You know, when people watch it, there's a pog. When people watch the stream, it's very smile. And sometimes they throw their hard-earned money at me because I made them laugh, which is very nice. Yep. That is it. That's what we do. Every time I watch it, it cracks you up. Imagine entertaining as an entertainer. Yep, that's what I do. I try to. Really love Bryony's Christmas Carol stream. You all did great. Bryony fucking smashed that, by the way. Bryony did so fucking good. That's also an include in my fave streams of the year. Bryony is just so fucking great. You love sneaking out during Live Clock Tower? Well, the thing about Live Clock Tower is, until this year when they put in the parkour, it was so boring because you'd be stuck in houses, and I said, guys, I'm never doing one of these streams again, because I like first Clock Tower things, they would be like, no one's allowed to leave the house, you have to have emote only mode on your chat, so you can't chat to your chat because someone might spoil the game. Also, all of this other shit. Also, we're not going to tell you it's going to take 400 years and you're going to be trapped in a 4x4 Minecraft house. And I'm like, guys, I'm never doing that again. It's just literally terrible content. So they've added in the parkour stuff for nighttime, and I'm like, okay, that's actually made the game so much better. You would just sit in the room. In recordings, I just sit in the room. That's so funny. Does your tip change color based on your physical health? Yes, it does. Hotdogtoast.com. I think that one's Mario. I think that one is Mario. I think Hot Dog Toast is Mario. Mario, is it you? What the hell? It's Mario vibes. It's Mario vibes, I can tell. So they added that in, and it made it much better. So I like it's Mario. It's Mario. This is quite boring. I prefer if you started watching Bayern Munich highlights. Sorry, man. Not really into the whole football thing. You know, prefer like, I don't know, like literally anything else probably. But hey, I'm glad you're still here, guy. Fuck you. Stop. You guys can't see this person, can you? Am I the only person seeing this? Mario, different person 2 for 1 hates you. He said, fuck you, stop copying my flow, dickhead. You can't see him. Yeah, he's restricted. He's restricted. I get to read him. He's performing just for me now, and that's the way I like it. I flipped it back around on him. You can't see the message. The restricted means that no one can see your shit because you're like probably like ban evading. I'm getting a nice solo performance. They're giving me a private chat performance. Homie really wants that photo. He does. Possible Vanover is basically having a direct channel to the streamers. So funny. It's also so good though that like they don't do. Oh, you shouldn't be on here if you are underage. Chat, they're going down that route now. You were entertaining me before, now you're boring me. Try harder. I like to believe I've been shadow banned this entire time at Ravs read out my messages for chat. Yeah, Twitch is 13 plus, but this channel definitely isn't. So we're watching you talk to a chatter we can't see. Right? This is basically just like, fuck you, YouTube chat. The quantum chatter. I got so distracted now. I'm so distracted. What was I talking about? My favourite streams. You're a good lad. I was taking the piss. I was quite bored. Hope you're wonderful. You know what, man? I hope you have a wonderful day too. I'm glad that we had a laugh together and we've moved on from this in a mutually respectful way. And I hope you had a nice time. I wish you the very best in life, different person 2 for 1. And they followed the stream. What a nice gentleman. We had our differences, but we've moved past it. Mario Kart Touring was a good format. I liked that one a lot. I loved Bryony's stream. I loved the game shows. I loved the Bud on the Clock Tower. One of my favourite streams was the For the King stream because, like I said, I didn't get any morning streams this year. They didn't put me on any morning streams. The one morning stream I was on was the day I was at Aurora and I couldn't make it. And I For the King was kind of like my morning stream where I got to just chat and I got to read out donos, and I really liked that. Need more Tom Lids and Ravs just having fun together at fun times. Yeah, it's always a good laugh. But they don't fucking stream, those motherfuckers. Heard Twitch added 1,000 gift subs. Yeah, right, and it costs like, what, 25 grand or some shit, or something like that to buy it, or some mental crap. Not 25 grand, it's like 5 grand, or whatever the fuck it is. Or is it more than that? I don't remember. They know that you wouldn't be awake for morning streams. I'm a different beast. I'm a different beast, Army of Bows during Jingle Jam. Yeah, chat, can someone test the gift 1,000 sub button? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm scared someone will actually fucking click the button. You know. But I like the morning streams. One of my favorite Jingle Jam streams ever was me and Ben raising money for Open Bionics. You know, and getting some arms for people. I found that so fucking cool. It was one of my favorite streams. Thank you, Cataclysm. I can't wait for people to see it. I can't wait for people to see it. Those arms were so cool. Miss Lewis raging during farming. You guys were too polite. Honestly, the comments on the farming sim stream this year were so positive. And that feels like it was 400 years ago, that farming sim stream. So excited for BOTC. It's going to be real nice. It's going to be real nice. Annoyingly, I'm in episode 2 though. I believe episode 2, if you're a Yogscast member, you get early access a week before it or whatever. I don't know to it. I don't know what the story in Balamori is there. I don't manage that channel. But I'm in episode 2 and 3. I'm not in the first game. Can't wait for Honeysuckle Lodge with Duncan and Ravs. I promise it'll be worth the wait. Who's a Mystery Axe Man? You'll never get it. You would never. I'm afraid you would never get it because no one knows them because it's content. No what our Executioner Axeman has never been in any content. Just came back from watching the Honeysuckle Lodge TTT. Wow. Oh, the comments are going to be so good on this video. I can't wait. Enjoy dinner, Army of Bows. Are you headed anywhere nice? I will see you tomorrow. When did we film it? It was earlier this year. I want to say it was around... I can tell you because I sent... The beautiful love between Ravs and Duncan is nothing to be ashamed of. What was I talking about? Oh, I was finding out. I got distracted, obviously. Second I saw a notification, whatever you asked me, left my brain. Let me find out when that was. Because I sent a photo to my friends when I was doing it. It was recorded in the start of August. Start of August or mid-August. Does the members video have different people in, not from the trailer? So there was a first game that got played, which I think was more noob friendly, and then in the afternoon I went and recorded game number 2, which was when I was hamburgled up to the gills, which was very fun. And then the following day I had to wake up and go back to the shoot, and we filmed another game, and then they've picked one to keep as members only and put 2 out to the public. That's how I understand how it's working. Wish someone would hamburgle me up to the gills. Play your cards right. I can get that chatter. Different person 2 for 1. You can probably do it. Oh man. Okay, gamers, I might love and leave you there. A little short, all filmed at the Honeysuckle Cottage. That's right, that's where we filmed it. I think I am going to, yeah, hot dog toast might help you out. I'm gonna love and leave you there though, I think. I did reach the top Bobo, but I got there at 12:54 and the time to beat was 11:30, I think, or something like that, or maybe it was 12:34. I was like a minute over because I fell a couple of times. Yeah, so gamers, I will be on tomorrow. I'm gonna try come on earlier in the afternoon. We'll play some Minecraft and we'll maybe play some Kirby Air Raiders tomorrow. That might be my plan. I think. Hello, Charles. That's what I think is tomorrow. Then on Thursday will be much more of the same. Wednesday, Thursday will be gamer hours. Friday, I have a
Fortnite.
brand deal, a little Fortnite, and then maybe more Minecraft, maybe more Kirby, whatever we're in the mood for. Saturday we have a hashtag ad, but I think it's Saturday we're gonna do it. I need confirmation. That will be a 2-parter. Sunday I will likely be off, but I don't know. Maybe I will stream on that day because I'm going to Scotland on the 24th. Christmas Eve I go to Scotland till the 28th, but I will be pretty much streaming every day until then. Except maybe Sunday, because Sunday's usually my day off, but we will see how that goes. Because I'm still the tired gamer. But thank you for joining for a little yappy stream today, chat. I nearly didn't do it because I was so tired after all my admin crap. But we're getting there. We're easing ourselves back in. You know what? I kind of want to be a bit of a rat evil bastard in Ark as well. I've been really enjoying watching Sips and Justin in the fucking podcast studio and in the elevator being fuckers. That I might do some evil extract camping. I might fuck around with some of that too. Play the flute to some people. But for now, ciao ciao, my friends. Where am I going to take you to? I'm going to take you to, well, he's doing it right now, Justin. We're going to Justin because he's doing literally what I was just talking about. Chat, go say hello to Justin. He's a very lovely boy. I will see you tomorrow. Arrivederci. I'll see you tomorrow, gamers. Peace, love, positivity. Take care of each other. Take care of yourself. Have an amazing rest of your evening. I'll see you then, okay? Alright, lots of love. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Goodbye.